Yo, so what's up guys? Today I'm going to show you guys how to install the Vortex keyless gas cap system. So keyless fuel cap system. This is sold by Vortex, obviously. It's for the Zx6r, the 2022 model. It will fit other models, other year models, as long as you have this bolt pattern here. So I'm going to quickly show you guys how to do that. This is the V3 fuel cap, by the way, and I got it with like it's all black and like the stainless steel material or hardware, I should say. So first step is you're gonna go to your gas tank. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. 1 second. All right, so the first step is you're gonna go to your gas tank. It's really simple. As you can see, there's no bolts on the outside, so once you undo it with the key using your OEM key, you'll be able to open it up and you'll see these 4 bolts, and then you'll see this little like breather neck here. So what you want to do is obviously pop this open. It has the hardware included, so we're gonna pop this open and undo these 4 bolts here to remove this, and then add this in its place. So I'll show you guys that in a second. Let me get the tools and I'll be right back after I get this off. So the key for this one is an Allen key. It's a number 4 or a 4mm. So I'm gonna break these, start by hand breaking these. You wanna be careful because you don't wanna scratch up your tank. And you don't wanna drop any of these inside the actual fuel tank, because that will be a bad day in terms of having to fish that shit out. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this all the way around, break them all loose, and then we're gonna start by undoing them. So I'm gonna put the phone down real quick so I can do that, and I'll get all 4 out. It just basically lifts up like this. You could put a rag down there to like keep it from anything from falling in. Obviously you want to get a rag and just wipe down this area briefly and just clean it up, and then we're gonna pop open this and swap them out. So I'll get back to you guys once I open that up. Once you open it up, you'll have this, which is the gas cap, keyless entry, or whatever you want to call it. So this is flicked, and then this twists out. Obviously these are the screw bolts, so when you install it, you want this facing you, this portion facing you. Obviously I didn't clean this off yet, but I'm just showing you guys real quick. So it'd sit like that, and then you just bolt it in and torque to spec. But you know me, I don't do that shit, so yeah. So I'm gonna go get the rag, clean this up, and install this. I need to get a tripod for my phone. I do have a gimbal for my phone, but my tripod doesn't have the correct head on it to allow my gimbal to attach to it yet. So bear with me. Now that it's clean, I will grab this. Check the bottom. It doesn't seem like you need to reuse the rubber grommet that goes over this, because this just like has a seal on it. So, and then you just attach this and line up the screw holes, so that looks a lot cleaner, as you guys can see. You can matches the bike now. It looks like it looks cleaner. It just looks a lot more sleek. So then put the hardware in, and yeah. For these Allen keys are a 3, so I swapped out for a 3. I do suggest that you tighten in a crossing direction, kind of like how you would tighten a tire or a wheel, whatever, to a car. So apply a little bit of pressure, a little bit of motion on each end, or pressure on each end, until like it's all evenly torqued down. Because if you torque this one down, then you go this and you do it in a circle, it won't necessarily be even. And one side might be, you know, torqued down more than the other, and can lead to issues and all that other good stuff, or not good but bad stuff. So to prevent that, I know this is focusing on my hand, I'm sorry about that, but to prevent that, you want to go in a crossing motion, and a little bit at a time. And once you'll notice that if you do a crossing motion, like you'll get this one tight, you'll cross over, and the other end, and it has more play now. So it's like, you know, but it gives the tank a whole new feel. And then now you can see like how the cockpit looks. I'll get on the bike for you guys. And like now you guys can see how the cockpit looks with the double bubble visor, that sharp aggressive angle, and it's so clear. Like, look at that. And then you got the gas tank, or gas cap, the fuel cap. And it's as simple as a little lever, and you unscrew it, and voila. But you want to be careful. You don't want to drop this on your tank and fuck up your tank and nothing. But yeah, and everything's there. just cleans the bike up a lot, simplifies it so you don't have to take out your key every time you're fueling up, and every time you close it I found that it just censors up really nice. This I might have to tighten a little bit, but yeah, fucking, and you can have your key in without having to remove it to fuel, so it's really nice. In this video I might as well change out this Reservoir sock and the cap. So over here I got the TST Reservoir cap, or Romotech Reservoir cap from TST, and then I got this from Amazon from this company. So I'll switch back to the normal zoom and we'll conduct this Romotech cap. Originally I was gonna get red, but then I decided to get this instead. No, I think I was gonna get gold, because I was like, red on red it would be too much. And then obviously I do run other color socks and stuff, like black socks, but like I was like, red on red for the majority of the time I'm running this sock, so it's like, it's a lot. So then I was like, oh, I'll get gold, but then I was like, there's not really much else gold on this bike besides what's gonna be the chain. So I was like, yeah, that might be a little bit gaudy too. So I was like, I'm gonna decide on this. For 25 bucks you can't beat it. So yeah, to install this, you're just gonna have to unscrew this. It's a Phillips head screw. You probably don't even have to back it out all the way, just enough to, well, you probably, yeah, never mind, you do. But yeah, just unscrew that, and then this whole cap comes off, and then you put this on, and then I'll put on my new sock. And yeah, once you unscrew it, it has a washer, a lock washer, it's a Phillips head screw, and this bracket. So once you unscrew it, you can fully remove this cap. Just be careful not to shake this too much, because there is a nut back there that holds it down. I do know that some people choose not to run that, but I'm gonna add it back on just so that way I have peace of mind if it fits with the new cover. If it doesn't, then I just will, you know, every now and again check on it. But yeah, so let me put this down. Don't want to lose that just yet, because we might need it. Pull this out of my pocket, pull this one off. Make sure you don't get nothing in there. That there. Oh shit. And then, without causing too much mayhem and destruction, put this one on. Changes up the whole look of the bike already. And then while holding with both hands, you want to hold this while you tighten this up. So yeah, let me do that real quick. It changes up the whole look of the bike, well, at least the cockpit area. And then this was able to fit, so I'm just gonna tighten this back up. So I decided to add the retention piece back on there, but yeah, this is how she's sitting with the Reservoir sock on it. As far as this gas tank goes, or this gas cap goes, I might be switching out this lever, because they do sell different colors. So they have a silver, which this is what it should have been. I'm pretty sure it should have been silver, because the pictures showed silver. But yeah, they sell that. They also sell black, which I have. They sell red, blue, and gold. So I will probably do either silver or red, most likely. If I do pay to swap it, it'll probably be red. I'm gonna see if Ramon, because Ramon does powder coating, so I'm gonna see if he can't powder coat this for me in either red or like a chrome or silver color. But yeah, this is what she's looking like right now. It's looking clean. So I got the double bubble. Yeah, you can really see it with this fucking camera now, with the phone, the iPhone. That has a sharp, aggressive look. With the double bubble, I did it, at least the zero gravity, I didn't do the pube, because I didn't like the way the pube looked, as far as like, it looked super sharp and it made the front end look weird in my opinion. But like, this looks good, especially in the clear. Like, again, if I do ever want to smoke it out, I could plastic dip it, or I could pay to have it tinted, or tint it myself, like a light tint. But yeah, could this have been a little bit better for the money that I paid? Yes, because this is $100. I was expecting it to be a little bit thicker, but shit looks fucking clean. Shit looks fucking mint. And at first I wasn't sure how I felt about the zero gravity stickers, but low-key I like the touch. It's like a little calm, simple touch, and then match that up with everything else that's going on. It's pretty nice. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. In the next one I'll probably end up doing the driver and passenger seat Louis Moto covers, and then also doing the passenger peg delete. I'm trying to hold this up, but yeah, she looking clean. But yeah, and then I have a whole bunch of other stuff. Don't mind the bike cover, but I have a intake, what you call it? It's not an intake. Yeah, intake, air intake fucking filter, a filter. Fuck, I can't speak English, but yeah, it's a high performance K&N reusable one. I have tech spec grips for the tank. So I gotta clean up the bike again and, you know, get alcohol to like wipe down the surfaces and prep it for that. I'm probably gonna do that on a weekend when it's like super hot. Let the sun, like let the tank sit outside, or I mean the bike sit outside in the sun and bake up the tank so everything adheres super nice. I have this rear cowl. It's not OEM. I'm not sure how it's going to fit, because it fits, but there's no mounting hardware, and the stock seat, the mounting hardware, doesn't come off, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I have an oil filter for when I do my oil change, which is I'll show you guys how to do that soon. This is some polisher, whatever, some stickers, a jump pack. I have a oil filter tool, and I also have some grease and shit. This is the Louis Moto stuff I probably already showed you guys. I would put this in right now, but you need a tune to run the bike, so yeah. And then what's next is this, the Zx6r fucking shield for the radiator. So I'll probably add that right now, probably do a video on that. And then other than that, I have oil, and then I guess a few other bits and pieces here. So like GB racing bits and pieces for the bike, and then a gelatin pad for my seat, and then the slash pipe for the exhaust. So yeah, so I'll hit you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed.